Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the previous episode, I thought the previous episode would be the last one before we move on to the trial, but no. We had to we had to unlock some psych logs here and there. We did Old Bag, and then we did Lotta, and then we're supposed to meet over there, and then we encounter Miles Edgeworth, and then we're supposed to do this exactly. I thought we were supposed to show like the criminal here and there, but no, we're supposed to do this. If you're for today's episode, as this could be a short episode, make sure that like button is spoilers, really appreciate it, as Miles will tell me more about this. This woman is another key to the case. Do you really think so? She was Agent Andrew's mentor a long time ago, but suddenly she was called away by production and became one Corda's manager. And then a few months later, Select's Impacts died. But her death was suicide, right? Yes, but there is still one riddle left unsolved. A riddle? Her suicide note. And one missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished? Huh? I'll be right back because I need to get something, but I'll figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do next. So be right back. Alright, let's see. Talk. There you go. I thought there was something. This Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger. It makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Oh, what the heck? It was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Is this what we needed? Okay, let's check this out. Disease found by was her suicide note. There's nothing for me to check. What the heck? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide? The attempter's name... What? It's Adrian Andrews.
It's Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself. Her friend, she's a strong career woman. That is just her image. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her codependency. That's the key word. What does that mean? Codependency. The word most unsuited to describing that woman. We only got one report though. Oh well. Whoa! Something changed. This. So how are Adrian Andrews and codependency related? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? To To be with her sister? Quite possibly because she had lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impact, was gone forever. That's why. Oh wait, what the heck was I thinking? Aren't they related, or am I mistaken? Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Agent Andrews started attending counseling sessions. Why go black screen on him? She's a person who looks for someone she can trust unconditionally. And once she finds that someone, she blindly follows them. Without someone to guide her, she feels uneasy and can't carry herself through life. But why is she a manager then? And that's her codependency? When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Agent Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude? It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. The heck? I think we got everything that we need to go talk to her. But that's just crazy. Move. Wait. Is there any more that he might say? Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews. To think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Alright, let's get on going. Move. Hotel lobby. Move. Viola Hall. Move. Hallway. Move.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You got some nerd following me around.
Following you?
It's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls?
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy. Don't make me laugh. I'll show you something interesting, little girl. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I've put an tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know what that fool's every move.
So that noise we heard was this receiver? I feel really sorry for the poor Detective Gumshoe now.
Now then, let's stop wasting time.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes.
I forgot her voice.
Take heart what we just discussed. Understood. Alright.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Alright, talk. Talk right now. Oh, we still got that. Okay. It's time.
Take that!
Let's see if we got everything. 4. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corda murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Angard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer?
I am giving her the Franziska voice.
Truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corda.
You were not that close?
That's right. I'd never been good at being intimate with other people.
You're not that good at being intimate with another person? Somehow, I highly doubt it.
Take that!
You and Mr. Corda had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. Even if you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Crooked smile. Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corda, as if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Corda for this person's sake? Oh, it was a mentor, not a sister. Why am I thinking that? Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
Why do you know about Celeste?
Oh well. Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? Well, it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was one Corda's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corda so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with her suicide was resolved. Evidence? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. So, you had to do this. Well, we're penalized. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Wait, let me do this. There you go, it was the wrong file. Wrong file. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Yo, I got the wrong note. It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corda.
One?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corda.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you'd like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very important, special to you. Please tell me it's the attempted suicide.
Take that!
Thank you. Miss Andrews, you went through it too, didn't you?
Went through what?
A suicide. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help and you live by yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, were you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corda of hiding Miss Impact's note? You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seemed that you have become the one most likely to want Mr. Corda dead.
Me?
Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder?
Yo! We did it. Success. Yes, we got it back.
It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I push against all that though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews! This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You would probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was one Corda. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Carter to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like the tabloid report the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all.
Well,
that's enough for now, so I still have some work to do.
I understand.
I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews! If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. Guess she's always the thinking type. She never says anything carelessly, it seems.
Thank you very much. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
You're not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I'll leave Mr. Ungar in your capable hands.
All that's left to do is just head back to the place. Hallway? Oh, what the heck? Well, I think we gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Pearls, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no! I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I am.
You don't look fine to me. Let's check on with Juan. Viola. Oh wait, why am I going back? Move. Hotel lobby. Move. Criminal affairs. March 21st, police station. Criminal affairs.
There's no one here. Everyone's gone. I wonder if the three of them went to eat together.
I don't think they ever do that. They're probably in yet another meeting. Well, I wasn't even planning on coming here anyways, but that's the only way to that detention center. Nope. Alright. March 21st, Wright Law Office.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello? This is the law office of Wright & Co. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering your phone. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not come within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win and quit a quiet on my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her! Very well. Ask Maya.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
sis! Ask my sis!
Maya! Damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her.
Oh, come on, you up here? How's Maya?
She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his world where it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spinach like this. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of the attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her? Date question marks.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I had to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Oh, what the heck? I guess we can move. Just for this one flashback moment.
If I don't do something to the door first, I don't think I'll be moving anywhere.
What the heck?
Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card.
What the heck? We're examining this entire place? Why?
What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry. I'm not really thirsty.
Those are wine. Good for you, kid.
There's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see.
The door?
Drat, it's locked. But this door lock seems easy to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, the magic over the door. I wonder if there's a... Ah, that's it! The shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be the key out of here. I have a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
It's gonna be scary. Oh, what the heck? Oh. And with that, we'll end today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that like button, comments, comments. If you're new, feel like a subscribe, the Sharkers XTV, and I'm signing out.